The Mercian Republic is an intergalactic republic located across the Diomedes galaxy clusters. Their capital world is called Destiny, and it is a city-wide planet the size of Jupiter. Mercians appear like Earth humans, but often have darker features with colored eyes that have silver specks and multicolored hair. They are of good height and sturdy build. Mercians are a magic-based race, and their magic is called Mercana. It allows them to perceive and sense things at incredible speed, and it grants them faster reflexes, and for some, the ability to fire bolts and create shields from the magic. Mercian society is predicated on the premise of universal rights, or that all creatures are born with inherent rights that must be recognized, and it is the responsibility of a government to defend and protect those rights. The Mercian Republic worlds are administered by ministers who are elected by general assemblies. The ministers themselves answer to a first minister who is voted in by people from a pool of ministers. Each Republic world acts almost like its own separate entity in terms of application of the universal rights, some being more extreme than others. Due to a mixture of different ideals, Mercians are expert debaters, often spending hours engaging in a verbal match about something. There are even special debate squares where people battle one another. Mercian society is mercantile-based, with the merchant class being the backbone of Mercian society. Mercians possess hyper-advanced technology that has been blended with their magic. They are especially adept at long-range comms and weaponry, with Mercian satellites able to reach across hundreds of thousands of light years, and their long-range weapons being the foundation for the Ida's light-speed artillery units. The early days of Mercian history can be traced back to the lost Idian explorers who settled on what would become Destiny. The nature of the planet was harsh, and the apex predators fierce. The Idians in time would adapt, and even their magic changed to allow them to gain dominance on the planet. The Idians would also adopt a new name, Mercians, in honor of the ship that bore them to their new home in Destiny. Centuries later, the Mercians would expand, the Idian need of war still inside of them. So they set about causing the manifest wars, defeating and absorbing other civilizations. Soon enough, they would have an intergalactic republic. The Mercians would encounter their cousins after Idian ships would come across a Mercian colony. The Idian king would try to lay claim to the Mercian planets, triggering the Mercian-Idian wars. These wars were of a devastating nature and led to the Mercians and Idians hating each other with an intense passion. After more than 100 wars, the Mercians were able to secure the republic. They enjoyed immense prosperity for a while before they would find themselves embroiled against a race of alien bird sorcerers who had these monsters for soldiers. The Mercians engaged these new foes who had come sweeping across the republic. The Mercians called this the N-War, and though they howled, it was at great cost. Things would change when they would be invited to a conference along with their rivals, the Idians. It would be at this meeting where the Mercians would join the Ida. Overall, the Mercians are independent, proud people who believe in a people's right to self-govern and destiny, and that everybody should carve out their own.